It's the NFL on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see the electric Jaden Daniels. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Commanders and the Ravens under the lights on Monday night.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Joined by Brock Hewitt up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, normally teams get an advantage after their bye week, right? Coming in better rested than their opponents, but that's not the case here. Both of these teams had last week off, so a level playing field today.
Yeah, if there's an edge to be had, it's in who made better use of their time away from the Sunday spotlight. How did each team recover, but also keep themselves sharp in their week away? Who had better preparation? We know that's where the separation will come from.
Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
And he takes this ahead to the 40-yard line before going down. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. First carry here for the rookie out of Texas A&M. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Give that tackle to Johnny Newton. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. Lamar now from the gun. Bateman hauls it in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken 2nd in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
And he doesn't have the advantage he usually does coming off a bye week. Both these teams came in here well-rested after a Sunday away. Of course, that means an extra week of prep work for this defense, too. So he's got his work cut out for him to find ways to attack them today.
And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
He's got a gain of 6 there. It was Marcus Williams in on that stop. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. This is reeled in by Jackson. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Another carry for him. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. Pushing the pace right away to start the game.
Bronco switch.
Going to the ground again on first. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels, and right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Daniels on first down. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Commanders will have a first.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to the bank in just a moment.
On the ready.
Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They've been moving it well, but face a third down here. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up fourth down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens send Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And he's been more than just his work as a passer this season. Look at this. He's gotten the job done on the ground as well. Second among NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards. Throw left side, complete. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Finds a seam down the middle. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention.
180. Hey, middle.
Going left side, hole with it. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get the game's first points here in the second. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. Back out run the Commanders for their second drive of the game. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. They send Jackson in motion right. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Come on.
Play fake here, Daniels. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
That one's caught along the left sideline. That goes for 36 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it'll be second down. Again, Daniels to the air. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, you know this better than most, Brock. Screens normally leave some rushers to come free, but still, it's not often you get roughing the passer on one.
No, it isn't, but I think of Tom Brady. To me, not only the greatest QB sneaker in the game, but he was one of the great screen masters, too. He understood how to sell a screen, draw those defenders to him, and like the QB did right there, sometimes they'll even tee off and you get the penalty.
Here we go.
Back to the well again. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field.
Holding, offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. We just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard.
Ready, set.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Go.
They'll run here following the penalty. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Get it.
Out of the gun, Daniels. This throw is caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. And he fought the good fight there just to make it back to the line. The makings of a goal line stand here. No gain on the run, and now it's 3rd and goal. Going power with a big tight end. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. 3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Give that tackle to Johnny Newton. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Yo.
At the 3-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Following the play, we're going to have to pause as they tend to an injured player. It's Zay Flowers. Wow, an exciting playmaker for this offense who's being looked at. Straight ahead, they go with Hall. And all he's able to do is get them a touch more space to the 4. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. From his end zone, he gets the kick away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. So we've reached halftime here in Baltimore. The Ravens flying into the break with a lead. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. This is the EA Sports Halftime Report. So let's get you caught up on what's going on around the National Football League. From there, let's stay in the Midwest and head down to Kansas City to check on the Chiefs at Arrowhead. And they were winners in that one as they take care of the visiting Denver Broncos. Patrick Mahomes, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins. And they were losers in their ball game as they were outplayed by the visiting New York Jets. Garrett Wilson leading the way with 3 touchdown catches. This has been a hard-fought battle thus far. Just the 1 touchdown to this point is still anybody's game at 7-0, as both of these defenses have been out there trying to one-up one another. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Commanders back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair.
Come on. Hey. Ready.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. They give it to him again. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. It was Marcus Williams in on that stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They'll run here from the gun. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Here's a give up the middle. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. One man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Zacchaeus in motion right. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Has it in close.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it?
And he's in for the touchdown. The Commanders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders tie this game 7-7. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Evans now to return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The Ravens ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting 2nd right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Emmanuel Forbes in on the tackle. Only a yard on the play, and that takes us to the end of quarter number 3. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They put Flowers in motion right. Lamar off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. From the gun, Jackson. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Here's Johnson again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. He'll throw it. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. The Commanders ready for the punt. Fair catch made here at the 30-yard line. No return on that punt. And the Ravens will go on offense. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Pull now from the gun. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Back to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens with a little more work to do to win it here. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. First down throw for Jackson. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! And the Commanders are gonna have it after his 2nd interception of the season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they bring him down around the 34. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Go!
From the gun, Johnson. Room to run inside the 20. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Get it!
Hand off to the back. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go, here we go!
Back to the well again. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Another carry for him. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Baltimore running its offense out now. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Motioning one of the tight ends. Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And